Boko Haram, the Muslim terrorist group attempting to establish an Islamic caliphate in northern Africa, has launched its worst offensive to date in the Nigerian city of Baga. The 5-year campaign in Nigeria has seen a death toll of nearly 10,000 last year alone, and hundreds of thousands have been displaced or forced into refugee status in neighboring countries. According to Amnesty International, this most recent attack on January 3rd in the province of Borno near the Chad border may have raised the death toll by upwards of 2,000 persons. There were so many dead that aid workers were forced to leave hundreds of unidentified bodies in the fields to rot. Many victims have been shot as they hid in bushes, others were burned alive in their homes, and many more may have drowned. In a statement made by Daniel Erie on behalf of Amnesty International, the Nigerian researcher said, "If reports that the town was largely razed to the ground and that hundreds or even as many as 2,000 civilians were killed are true, this marks a disturbing and bloody escalation of Boko Haram's ongoing onslaught. If Boko Haram is allowed to hold the city, it gives them strategic access for incursions into neighboring Chad." As is the case with many government buildings, the Florida state capitol has been a battleground for different understandings of religious freedom. In previous years, protests, including lawsuits, have been lodged against the religious displays that many felt represented an imposition of specific religious beliefs on the public. In 2013, in order to avoid this problem, Florida designated a special area referred to as the Free Speech Zone, where anyone could erect displays of their own faith. An atheist group calling itself the Satanic Temple took advantage of this new policy and erected a display which included comedic references to religions such as the Flying Spaghetti Monster. At first, state officials did not allow the exhibit to remain, but during this past holiday season, threats of legal action from Americans United for Separation of Church and State caused the state's Department of Management Services to reverse its stance and allow a depiction of an angel crashing into a sea of flames with a message reading, "Happy Holidays from the Satanic Temple," to be shown. One local Catholic woman, 54-year-old Susan Hemmerich, saying that she could not allow that to happen, took matters into her own hands and pulled the display down. An officer attempted to stop her, but she persisted and was placed under arrest, but not before essentially demolishing the offending display. When he saw the damage done, John Porgel of American Atheists stated that although they did not like the Christian displays that had been there in the past, they tolerated them and acted within the law, erecting their own anti-religious display as an alternative to engaging in vandalism. The damaged atheist display was left in its demolished state, Mr. Porgel said, that it was a sign of what religious right's idea of tolerance is. A representative for the group who installed the original Christian manger display said they did not approve of what Hemmerich did, even though they found the competing display offensive. Hemmerich, who will face charges of criminal mischief, says her only regret is that she did not damage the crashing angel display even more effectively.